In 2022, the Inner West Bulls women finished 1-19, last in NBL1 East. In 2023, they improved to 12th place before plummeting back down to the wooden spoon with a 1-19 record again in 2024. This year, the Bulls are on parade, already winning 8 games and on the edge of a potential finals berth. Regardless if they make the finals or not, the Bulls women's program has well and truly arrived and is reaching new heights. Let's take a look at how they've done it this year. Welcome to 2 Feet in the Paint. As it stands, the Inner West Bulls are currently tied for 8th place with the Maitland Mustangs and the Sydney Comets on an 8-10 record, but it's looking like the Inner West Bulls might be able to sneak into that 8th spot and maybe make a finals run. Regardless of if they make it or not, the Inner West Bulls have had a sensational season, really turning their fortunes around, thanks mainly to the play of their 2 new recruits, Kristina and Tupaea, which has been a deadly duo and put up some serious numbers all year for the Inner West Bulls. When you look at Kristina Moore's form, she's seriously looking like an MVP out there, sitting currently 2nd in the league with scoring. That is just behind Lauren Nicholson, who's only played a couple games. So for players who have played double figures games, Kristina Moore is leading with 28 points per game to go along with 8 rebounds, while also having the main ball handler responsibility and to do a lot of defensive work as well in this team. So you got to give credit to Kristina Moore. She is killing it this season. I mean, 28 points per game. We saw this in her first season with Hornsby Karingai and her second season as well with the Central Coast Crusaders. Kristina Moore can just go get it from inside, outside, wherever she wants. She's an elite scorer, but also a great defender and doing a lot of dirty work in the paint for this Inner West Bulls team, a huge part of their turnaround this season. Tahlia Tupaea has been one of the signings of the season. The veteran, coming off a Sydney Flames season in the WNBL, has come back to NBL1 East after previously playing with Penrith and now sitting up for the Inner West Bulls. She's averaging 20 points and 8 rebounds with her new side, and it's looking great out there. The offense, that 1-2 punch of Moore and Tupaea, has just been so effective for the Inner West Bulls. Tahlia provides scoring on demand while also spacing the floor with her 3-point shooting, that quick trigger step back as well. But also a big part of her offensive game is collapsing the defense, getting downhill with that dribble penetration, which also opens up space for the shooters around her, who she can find because she's also a good playmaker and also one of their primary ball handlers this season. Had to do a lot of point guard responsibility as well, Tahlia. So she's really doing it all from the point guard all the way through to the power forward position. She's kind of doing all those roles at the moment. Hey, even the center every now and then. I think the big difference this year with Tahlia moving on from Penrith to Inner West, as I think she's been surrounded with a team that fits her a little bit better compared to that Penrith situation. A lot more shooters on this Inner West Bulls team, a lot more players with that kind of versatility to switch in and out of positions because, as we know, Tahlia's a very versatile player. So you have players around her who can knock down shots when she gets them open. So it's great to see her surrounded by a team that kind of really fits her style. One of those players is Chieh Ou, who is one of the sneaky underrated centers of the NBL1 East competition. She did join the team a couple games into the season, but really filled a void in the middle. Before Chieh joined the team, it was very slim pickings at the big position for the Inner West Bulls. There was a lot of players, as I said before, who are versatile, but not necessarily out and out 5 who can do the dirty work, get rebounds, and run the pick and roll and post up. But Chieh's came on and joined the team and been so effective at filling that void. Multiple games of double figure rebounding, even multiple games of double figure scoring as well. So that double big in the middle has really complemented the floor spaces of the Inner West Bulls and getting in there, defending the opposition's bigs, getting after rebounds, and being a very solid player all round. So Chieh Ou, definitely keep an eye out for her. She's been a big part of the Bulls' success this year. Going from inside the paint to outside, the perimeter play of the Japanese duo Mizuki, Wakamatsu and Matsumoto. Wow. They've complemented the stars of the Inner West Bulls perfectly. Of course, remember Mizuki Wakamatsu from her first season when she played with the Hornsby Karingai Spiders under Coach Poto as well. So that's that connection there. Didn't play last season, but back in NBL1 East and had some huge games. Wakamatsu has had 20 or more points in 3 games this season, including popping off for 30 against Sutherland. Mizuki Wakamatsu is a dead-eye shooter and really complements the players of the Inner West Bulls with more Tupaea and O as well, kind of attacking the paint, looking to get downhill. They need someone to kick it out to, and Mizuki Wakamatsu is a dead-eye shooter. A player who can sneakily just pop off for 20. Meanwhile, Matsumoto is just an out-and-out defender, a great role player for this team who also can do a bit of ball handling for you, play the point guard, play the two guard. But defensively, Matsumoto has just been, all season long, has really set the tempo. In a second year with the Inner West Bulls, will really lock down on the tough perimeter players, play that hassling, intense defense on the opposition's best players, sometimes the best wing attackers. And Matsumoto, you can just plug her in and she's good to go, always gives 110%. And it's a good teammate to have to complement all the big stars that are on this Bulls side. And of course, how can we forget Tyler Mundine as well? His second season with the Bulls, has had a long career in basketball. The veteran brings so much to this team. Played through the top level all throughout her junior career and has a storied and long senior career. Now with the Inner West Bulls, her role has changed a little bit on this Bulls side. You can see her filling in more at the 4 spot, but I think she's shone at that role. Is great at setting screens and providing that pick and pop opportunity, because we all know Mundine is a dead-eye shooter, can flick the wrist real quick. She can get to double figure scoring very, very quickly with that flick of the wrist. And that's great as well. We talked about that with Wakamatsu, that having Tyler Mundine there to be able to space the floor around these stars really helps open up things, doesn't clog up the paint, doesn't clog up the driving lanes, and always provides a threat from beyond the arc. And of course, it wouldn't be the Inner West Bulls without the UTS connection. Big shout out to Rachel Kemp and Zoe Ralston as well. 2 role players who are coming off the bench, but they complement the team so well because they're unselfish players. They look to fill in a role. They're very versatile as well. Rachel Kemp and Zoe Ralston can cover several positions. And that's been a big thing that the Inner West Bulls have needed for the last few years, is that depth. A lot of quality, especially young players coming off the bench to fill in and play big minutes at times. It's been really important for the Inner West Bulls, that depth this year. And of course, who could forget the Calvitas sisters, Tara and Dina? Wow, they have been such classy players. They bring a lot of skills and again, a lot of versatility to this side. Of course, Dina is more of an inside kind of presence. There's been games where against Sutherland she had 11 rebounds, so bringing again an extra big into this mix here that they do need at the Bulls. And of course Tara, super versatile guard who can shoot, who can drive, who can play make, and is always a steady hand out there and still very young, so developing as well. Tara, definitely one to keep an eye out for the future. Previously played at Bankstown, Tara did, but now getting an opportunity with the Inner West Bulls, which I think she thoroughly deserves. A real talented player. So with all this in mind, can the Inner West Bulls make a playoff run? Will this be the turnaround year for the Bulls? Again, it's been a bit difficult the last few years for the Bulls women's program, but this year they've given Bulls fans a lot to cheer about and a really exciting team to watch, to be honest. Not really that orthodox, the Inner West Bulls, but when they're clicking, they are so fun to watch. A lot of threes, a lot of highlight plays. But will that be enough to get them into the finals for the first time in the NBL1 East era? We'll see in the round ahead. This weekend they'll face the Sharks, who they have beaten this year, but that was without Lauren Nicholson. And their second game of the weekend will be against the Illawarra Hawks, who they defeated 3 weeks ago. Against 2 opponents that they have beaten this year, we'll see how it all plays out. It's going to be an exciting, fun round of NBL1 East. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us a subscribe or give us a like if you want. You don't really have to, but would really appreciate that. Till next time, thanks for watching Tupaea in the Paint.